Peace, love, and light, Sagittarius-Capricorn cusp collective. Happy, 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 happy birthday to you all. I hope you have a wonderful birthday season and enjoy your solar return. I'm super excited to bring this couple's love reading out to you all. I hope again that you all are doing well and that this is finding you in the highest vibration possible. Thank you for all of your love and support here on my channel. I truly appreciate it. And I thank you guys so much for all of your support and love over on the Instagram page, okay? So if you're new here, make sure you read through the description box below. Even if you've been hanging out with me for a while, there have been a few changes, so make sure you check out that description box, all right? We'll get into our prayers, so you can pray along with me, do your own prayers or gratitude practices, or have a moment of silence. Choose one, and let's get started. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, Ascended Masters of Light, my own divine ancestral council, and all archangels, thank you so much for being here with me and with the Sagittarius-Capricorn cusp collective for their couples love reading. I thank you so much for grounding us all in our own energies and frequencies and opening us up to the most important messages based in love, truth, and wisdom for the overall growth, prosperity, abundance, ascension, and personal development of the love and relationships connected to the Sagittarius-Capricorn cusp collective. Divine, I thank you so much for covering us all in your love, light, and mercy, lifting us up in courage and strength every single day, and for communicating with us through signs, synchronicities, and dreams. We are grateful for your walk and your presence and protection in this lifetime and beyond with us. We love you, and so it is. All right. Let me just clear my hands right quick, and we will get into this. So, we're just going to pull general messages here, just like we did for the singles. Except at the end, I am going to still look at the zodiac signs that could be connected to your current partner, or that could represent your current partner, just so that you may know if this reading really resonates with you, or maybe if it's not yours, okay? So thank you so much, Divine. What do Sagittarian couples need to know in love in the now moment? First card out, ooh, romantic feelings. Okay, your feelings are real and worth exploring, okay? What do Sagittarius, Capricorn... Whoa, that was a lot. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Hold on 1 minute. Oh. All right, let's try that again. Sagittarians, a lot of romantic feelings, maybe. What else do Sagittarians need to know? Sagittarian couples need to know in love. Wedding. Ooh. And trust. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right. So we got romantic feelings here. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. You got wedding. This situation involves marriage. And you got trust here. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Sagittarians, are you doubting? Some of you, I feel like, might be just doubting some sort of romance that you are in, doubting if this maybe is actually the one for you. Usually when this wedding card comes out, it can indicate that the situation could lead to marriage. Maybe some of you are already married, okay? But this trust coming out here, needing to have faith. I think Sagittarian couples having faith that either if you're newly married, some of you might be newly married, and there's a need to just have faith that it's going to work out, that you guys will be able to really invest in that marriage and what it means to be married and really make it work. I'm also getting this energy that maybe some of you have to maybe be away from your partner in some way where you would need a lot of trust and faith in the situation. I'm also getting that this can resonate with a couple of different groups here. Okay, so let's get some more details with our tarot. Wow. Romantic feelings, wedding, and trust. Okay. Thank you so much, Divine. Yeah, for couples that maybe aren't married, I do feel like this is just a strong indication that there is a a possibility that you and your current partner could be good partners in marriage, right? Could actually have a successful marriage. Maybe some of you just have like wedding fever. I'm getting that whole vibe. Some of you might have always dreamed of having a winter wedding. So now that we are in the winter season, if you're here on the western side of the world, that all of that energy is kind of coming up in you. But there's this need to trust that you will have that. And just kind of have faith that you'll get there. You'll get to that point. Okay, let's see. Thank you so much, Divine. What do Sagittarius couples need to know? Ooh, a lot. Okay, I can't do all of that energy, Spirit. Let's be a little bit more concise. What do Sagittarius couples need to know about romantic feelings? Ooh, okay. Again, too many cards, Spirit. Just give me one more. One more for romantic feelings, please. Okay, thank you. Whew, all right. A lot going on here. You got the Knight of Cups, okay? You also have the Six of Wands and the Four of Wands. Wow, another union card. Yeah. Sagittarius, this is definitely my couples. This feels like almost like a dream situation for you, or there's just a lot of dreamy energy between you and your partner. You guys might be really feeling romantic. Some of you, again, might get a little bit more romantic or have some sort of idealistic, why did I want to say idealistic? But it's just like winter might just be a very romantic time for you, or where you really tap into the energy of romance, and that you might be sharing that with your partner with this Knight of Cups energy. It just feels really ooey, really gooey, and just like you're all in it, just all wrapped up in it, and you deserve to explore that between you and your partner, okay? So I also get that it's too good to be true energy as well. Try to keep those thoughts out of your head there, Sagittarius, okay? Because you do deserve to have that romance that you've been dreaming of, or to allow that energy to live in your relationship, okay? It's actually really cute. And then you got the Six of Wands. So again, success, victory, feeling really kind of at the height of your energy, really feeling on top of the world, feeling powerful, that peacock type of energy. So this could even just be both of you boosting each other's egos, really just feeling that romance, like and enjoying it and indulging in it. That's actually really, really nice. And I think that might be here, Sagittarius, a sign for you where there is a lot of success between you and your partner, or you guys do have a successful relationship that, again, could withstand marriage, can really build into marriage. So maybe even thinking about a wedding. There could even be a proposal coming up here, or you might have just gotten one, okay? Yeah, with the Four of Wands, it's like you guys are really feeling the harmony between one of you, between each other, really seeing maybe how you guys balance each other out, how your strengths come together, how your weaknesses come together, really getting this full-fledged energy of, I can do this, right? Maybe even for the rest of my life here with the wedding card and trust. This could even be a season of building trust for you, Sagittarius, in your relationships, in your connections, okay? So, I mean, that's really straight to the point and straightforward, so we're just going to keep moving forward, all right? Let's see what you need to know about wedding. Thank you so much, Divine. What do Sagittarius couples need to know about wedding? Can I get one more? One more for wedding, Divine. Thank you. Okay. So these two fell on top of romantic feelings. You have the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. Sagittarius, I feel like some of you might have waited a really long time to embrace or indulge or really let yourself go to feel romantic energy between you and your partner. This could have been a long time coming, meaning that it was almost like a slow burn, because that is kind of your love style, Sagittarius, especially if you have a Sagittarius Venus placement, or Sagittarius or Capricorn in that realm, okay? it's that energy of it's taken time for you to really open up and get to that point with your partner. But with the Seven of Pentacles here, it's all been worth it, right? These were healthy, steady steps, steady seeds that you planted between you and your person. Again, this could be vice versa. Take it how it resonates, okay? But it's like, I'm getting worth the wait, worth the wait. It was worth that effort. It was worth that investment. It was worth that energy. So I think some of you might even really be in that romantic energy and enjoying that between you and your partner. And again, don't let that start getting you into this energy of doubt, okay? There's a real need to not allow the past, Sagittarians, to kind of affect this moment for you, because you're in really wonderful energy. And I really want that for you guys. Like, I can feel like it's well deserved, especially with the Seven of Pentacles, okay? But I feel like, aside from it falling over here on the romantic feelings, I think that is what maybe is giving you and your partner the signs, the synchronicities, the dreams, maybe even, because the Seven of Cups can talk about dream state energy. Really kind of giving you all the signs that you're being prepared for marriage here, or both of you are willing to do the work here with the Seven of Pentacles to kind of solidify or put to rest any fears, any worry, any confusion about where you maybe stand with your partner. So like, if you guys have been at it for a while or together for a while, it really feels like you're kind of having those conversations. You definitely might want to watch the Sagittarius reading as well. You might get more resonance with that, or just more information on what you're going through or feeling in the now moment. But it's like really having that heart-to-heart conversation of, do you see this going through marriage? Is that what you want? And I think that both of you are on the same page here with the two sevens, okay? 7 is a number of preparation. It's a number of completion. It is also a very holy and divine number. But again, they just keep telling me it's signs and synchronicities. It's like you're really starting to feel the foundation between you and your partner, and really start thinking about making that long-term investment with one another, okay? So doing the work to detox any feelings of unsurety or uncertainty about that path. And I think you might even be surprised, if you haven't discussed this with your partner yet, that if you were to open up to that or start speaking about it, you might be surprised at what they actually feel. Because this definitely feels like you both being on the same page, ready to put in the work, or ready to start getting things in order to actually have a wedding, or to build that Four of Wands union here, okay? Wow, that's actually really nice. Yeah, you have a King of Wands. So your partner could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Again, there's a reason why I mentioned that Sagittarius reading. You definitely want to go check that out if you have time. But it's, again, taking this kind of leadership energy or role between one another. Because the romance is there, the vibes are there, the energy is there, the stability is there, the emotions are definitely on. And I feel like what's left here, Sagittarian couples, is to really just make sure you guys are on the same mental wave, right? Or in the same headspace about this energy. But I do feel like your partner, or you, regardless of how this resonates, someone wants to take action and kind of lead the effort towards marriage and really make that known, because I'm getting a very strong presence here with the Lion energy. They could be a Leo, or just have a strong Leo placement, or even a Leo Venus. But it's like the energy is ripe for that moment, for that conversation, for that heart to heart. And I think, again, Sagittarians, you might even be surprised at where you both kind of end up after a conversation like that, or be surprised that your partner is also picking up on this romantic vibe, this desire for union, this want for marriage. Yeah, and if you are already married here, Sagittarians, okay, it does feel like one of you is kind of taking this leadership role to put to rest any sort of uncertainty, confusion, maybe even lack of trust or fears, so that you guys can kind of continue to build and invest wisely, right? This also talks about a need for patience. Okay, they don't want me to get into that, but that's going to resonate for someone out there. But let's look into trust right quick. Thank you so much, Divine. What do Sagittarius couples need to know about trust? This does feel like a mutual energy between you and your partner. Maybe you both have some reservations or maybe some fears around marriage or just the institution or the idea of marriage. But I feel like that can be sorted out between you two rather quickly. All right. Yeah, the Eight of Cups. So good progression here from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups, where I think both of you are going to be committed to building trust between one another, since marriage is just kind of at the forefront of this, or you both want to embark on that journey, or maybe already have. It's like finally taking, again, that leadership role to say, okay, I'm going to leave my fears in the past. I'm going to leave anything that's been holding you back from really embracing that idea, so that you guys can head forward towards this energy of happiness, right? So really having faith that if you are to leave all the pain behind, if you're to let go of what no longer serves you emotionally, right? When it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationships, that you guys could actually build something here that's truly special and really filled with a lot of love. And I can sense that very strongly. Yeah. Again, putting to rest, walking away from anxieties, okay? Walking away from worry. This is why trust is here. So you both might have some hangups when it comes to maybe even the word marriage or the institution of marriage, or what we're taught that it's supposed to be, or you know, just with the divorce rate being so high, there could be a lot of worry and anxiety, maybe even tied back to your own family lineage when it comes to marriage, okay? But I really want to encourage you both, if you're both watching or just one of you, to not let that get in the way, right? When you enter marriage, it is up to you and your partner to write that story. It doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It doesn't have to measure up to anyone else's marriage or path on marriage or to marriage, okay? It's between you and your person to really make it work for both of you. So a lot of those fears, a lot of those worries, a lot of those anxieties around maybe what you've seen in marriage growing up or in your family, or even just, you know, throughout society or media, can really kind of put you in this mental lock. And like I said, the mentality or getting on the same wave mentally was that last step for you. But there's just a need to know that you have all the power, the strength, and the courage already in this moment to walk away from those anxieties, to let those fears go, and to truly just be present and be in the moment and trust it, right? Because I do feel like it's like a fear of, well, if I am going to get married, I don't want to get divorced. So it's like already kind of anticipating a worst case scenario outcome before you even really start, or as you're getting started, okay? So just be mindful that you are keeping those thoughts and those fears and anxiety in check. Understand where they're coming from, acknowledge that, but don't let it stop you here, okay, Sagittarians? And then you got the Queen of Wands, so definitely watch that Sag reading that I just did. You might get some more insight, okay? But King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, which is actually really cute. So you definitely have met your match here in this relationship, Sagittarians, for those that will resonate. This is definitely a counterpart for you, someone who is cut from that same energy, totally understands you, or is open and brave enough and ready to learn more, to grow with you, right? It's like, don't overlook your similarities, Sagittarians, okay? Don't overlook what feels good. Definitely don't overlook this romantic energy between you two. Because it's not everything, right? It's not really build a marriage just on romance. I mean, I guess you can, but it's like, it's not all that defines you two. Yes, there's a lot of passionate energy. Yes, there's a lot of chemistry and fire, but it really does feel like with the 7 of Pentacles here, you both have really built a strong and sturdy foundation with one another in order to have that union, that marriage, that connection that maybe both of you desire. Okay, so just be open-hearted about what you want. Make sure you're talking to your partner about that, because again, I do feel like you'll be surprised at maybe how similar or how you might be mirroring each other right now and where you at, or where your thoughts are, or where your fears or anxieties are, and really could just move and work through that quite quickly. All right, that's just what I'm feeling there. Alrighty, Sagittarians, let's go ahead and look into your love activation oracles. All right, we got first one out. Self-love, absolutely. Definitely make sure you keep that intact. What else do Sagittarian couples need to know? Okay. You got peacefulness. Okay, self-love was the first to come out. Peacefulness, and then, ooh, priorities. Interesting. So now I'm getting this vibe of not really wanting to lose yourself here in this like I was feeling, not wanting to get too wrapped up in the romance, not wanting to kind of lose your sense of logic in that way. And I feel like here, Sagittarius, so long as you can continue and maintain your self-love practices, and so long as your partner also does the same, there's really nothing that can kind of get in the way of you guys really building something beautiful and long-standing between one another, okay? This says you realize that love of self is necessary to love one another, okay? So that could even be the base or the worry and that anxiety, right? Just think about that. We'll leave that there, okay? You also have peacefulness, okay? It says you recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. And that's what I'm getting with the King and Queen of Wands here. Like, there's a sense of peace. There's a sense of resonance. There's this sense of understanding. There is similarities between you two really kind of amplify that energy between you, like really wanting to be each other's peace. And I understand that even with the self-love, it's like you are each other's peace, but you also know how to bring peace to yourself. So it like, how do I explain that? It's not that you're dependent on one another. You're very independent, especially with the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, like the most independent king and the most independent queen, right? But in that independence, it brings each other's peace, right? So you're not worried about having to constantly pick them up or fix them or any of that. Like, that's not present, and they don't feel that same way towards you, which actually works here. Okay, which is, again, I feel like another sign that this Four of Wands is actually very tangible and would be very victorious, right? And very successful, okay? But then you got priorities here, okay? It says you understand the paramount importance of manifesting love in all situations. Again, King and Queen of Wands, right? The energy between you two feels like it's most important. You can sense each other. You understand when there's maybe a need for space, when there's that need to be independent, when there's that need to take care of yourselves, right? But it's ultimately, again, and this can even connect back to the fears and anxiety of, well, what if it doesn't work out and I don't want the marriage to be like what I've seen? It's like, again, you control that, okay? So you have all the power in the world to create a peaceful union, a peaceful bond, a peaceful relationship, a peaceful marriage. It is up to both of you, okay? So long as you prioritize that, and I even think prioritize each other, again, very victorious Six of Wands, and very strong and stable foundation can be built between one of you or both of you, okay? So let's go ahead and look into the zodiac energies of your partner just to see who might really resonate this or who will definitely have messages in this reading. Okay, thank you so much. So we have Scorpio energy, okay? We also have Leo. I knew it. I felt it. Definitely heavy and strong Leo energy with your partner, and also Cancer energy. So they even could be a Cancer Leo cusper, okay? But I feel like this Scorpio energy is also very important, or there's a strong Scorpio placement, all right? Well, I hope, Sagittarius couples, that this reading resonated with you or gave you a little reassurance or confirmation on what you've already been feeling or maybe will feel in the next 2 weeks to 4 months. Thank you guys so much for all of your love and support and for hanging out with me here. I will have your oracles posted on the Instagram page by the end of the night, so look out for that. And if you aren't following us at Cusp of Roses, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and do it. I appreciate it, and I really genuinely am very grateful for being able to connect with you all in this way. Again, I hope you have a wonderful birthday season. And if I don't see you on Instagram, I will see you all in the next reading. All right? Namaste.